Nothing amazes me anymore.
I agree with you completely.
Hey!
What
All
have
that
we
matters is
here?
strength.
A fresh face, and not one of those filthy bandits, I hope. I'm Garett. If there's anything you need,
known a
ask
long
me
time.
first. I can get you almost anything.
doesn't see that, I
Wine,
can't help
weapons, and other stuff you might need.
He doesn't even
Except
know
for
how to hold a
booze.
sword.
If it's a decent drink you want, go see
Known
Samuel.
a long time.
Who's Samuel?
Better off myself.
He's our moonshiner. He's got his cave on the beach,
That's
a
not
little
what I
distance
heard.
from the camp. You can't miss it. Just walk
All that
north.
matters is strength.
You'll be well advised to keep yourself supplied with
Yeah,
grog.
he really said that.
Some of the boys here aren't very fond of greenhorns at all,
I'd have gone
if you
about it
get my
differently.
drift. A decent swig of
He
grog
doesn't
can
see
work
that, I
wonders
can't
for
help
you.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Where do you get your supplies?
Skip always brings
didn't know
loads of
that.
stuff from Corinus when he visits there. Until recently,
change.
he used to sell some of it directly to the bandits.
It's a bad
But since we've been at
business.
war with the bandits, I'm the one who ends up with all the stuff now.
He listened
What
to
do
the
you
wrong
know about the
people.
bandits?
You'd better ask Skip about that.
All that matters is
He's
strength.
been through quite a lot
So
with
don't
that
tell me
bunch.
that.
Let me tell you,
All that matters
Greg
is
has given
strength, so don't
orders
tell
to
me
do
that.
away with any bandit who
Nobody
shows
will
up
learn
near the
anything from
camp.
me.
You hardly
You're
know who to
Captain
believe
Greg.
these days.
What's he like?
He's a tough old bastard and no doubt about it. And greedy to the bone. He makes Francis, our
All
treasurer,
that matters is
pay out
strength.
not a penny more than what it takes to prevent a
He
mutiny.
really said that.
And if one of us ever gets his hands on something really valuable, he'll inevitably take it for himself.
Bad.
I once took a compass from a royal frigate. That bastard
thought of
Greg
that
made me
himself.
hand it over, of course. Bah,
I never knew that.
he probably buried it somewhere, just like the rest of his
Nothing
treasures.
amazes me anymore.
Where might Greg have buried that compass?
Greg once told me that death himself
Already know
watches
who to
over
believe
my
these days.
compass. Then he laughed.
I'm not telling
Anything
you
else?
new.
There's a beach at the southern coast. It can only be reached by sea. Greg is said to have been there
he doesn't see
often.
that, I
Maybe
can't
you'll
help it.
find something there. I once went there to see
to
what I
wrong
might
people.
find myself, but the area is teeming with monsters. If you really want to give it a try, don't forget
he
to
really
bring a
said
pick.
He listened to the wrong
What can you
people.
tell me about Francis?
Greg put him in
That's how
command
I
while
heard.
he's gone. But Francis is a total failure as a leader.
Bad business.
He can't even get Morgan to stir his lazy ass
Nothing
out
amazes
of
me
bed.
anymore.
Henry and his boys are the only
That was
ones doing
obvious all
anything
along.
around here. The others are just
Well, it
enjoying
never
themselves instead of working. I can only hope that Greg
It's
will
been
come
known a
back
long
soon.
time.
He'll give them all a good swift kick in the
Very
ass.
true.
Anything new?
If he doesn't see
Nothing
that,
ever
I can't
happens
help it.
anymore since Greg left.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Show me your wares.
Do you really believe that?
I'm no better off myself.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
That's been known a long time.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Yeah, he really said that.
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me that.
Will it ever change?
That's all just gossip.
That was obvious all along.
I'd have gone about it differently.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I'd have gone about it differently.
That's been known a long time.
Whoa, a fight!
Nothing there. Hey,
New here, are you? Great. We can use every man.
How are things?
Right now, all's quiet in the camp, so I'm going to relax a little. And if I were you, I'd do the same. Since the bandits are here now, the situation may change faster than we like.
What do you know about the bandits?
You mean besides the fact that they're a deadly menace and outnumber us by far?
Yes?
They're rolling in gold. Well, at least they were rolling in gold. They never paid for their last shipment. But I doubt that it's because those bastards ran out of gold.
It's been known
It's
a
more
long
likely
time.
that they've gotten way too big for their boots.
That was obvious all along.
What do you know about
Ever
Francis?
change?
You mean, besides the fact that he's lazy
That's
and
been known
incompetent?
a long time.
Yes?
Let me think.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
Nope. That's all that springs to mind.
That's really not my problem.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Hey, you!
All that matters
Fire,
is
this heat by the fire makes me bloodthirsty.
Is it really true?
Say, have you got some grog for me?
I agree with you completely.
Here, take a sip.
I agree
Thanks,
with you
man.
Completely.
You listened to the wrong people.
What's up?
I have to take care of
know
this
better
gluttonous
myself.
crew here. And that's why I'm standing here day and night, slaving over a hot frying pan.
All that matters is
I'd
friends
much
who
rather
are
be combing the beach and the shallows for a washed-up flotsam. Last week, a fat
he doesn't
merchant
see
vessel
that, I can't
hit a reef right off the coast. And all that
That's all
good
just
stuff is
gossip.
washing up on the beach now. I really hope someone's going to take over my duty soon.
You listened to the wrong people.
What can you tell me about Francis?
Never thought of that himself.
Francis, he's acting up like he's our captain.
he really
But
said
just
that.
wait until Greg comes back. Then he'll
that
crawl
matters is
back
friends
under
who
his
are
rock
told.
and shrivel like a worm.
Don't tell me you didn't
He's
know that.
pulling a fast one on everybody. If you ask me, I
really
bet he's
said that?
lining his own pockets. I didn't tell
All
you
that
this,
matters is
and as
Spectro.
long as there's no
So don't tell
proof,
me
you'd
that.
better not repeat
I
this
never
to
knew that.
anybody.
Anything else?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Let those bandits go ahead and attack. They'll never know what hit 'em.
Anything new?
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Don't tell
Hey.
me you didn't know that.
Say, you pack a pretty punch. What is it you want?
How are things?
If Greg doesn't come back soon and I don't get a deck under my feet before too long, I'll be getting land sick.
All that matters is strength, so don't...
Ah, a fight.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Will it ever change?
He never would have thought of that himself.
I agree.
Ah, a fight!
Will you stop it already?
I'm not telling you anything new.
Nothing there.
It's a bad business.
We'll see about that the next time.
Wait a minute.
Say, you're packing a pretty good punch. What is it you want?
I think I've found something. Hey, how are things going with you?
What's up? Did Henry send you here? Tell him to get his planks as soon as I'm done. If he can't wait that long, he's welcome to saw them himself.
What are all these planks for?
We use them for the palisade, you dimwit. Greg thought it would be a good idea to secure our camp this way. We can save ourselves the work, if you ask me. If the bandits are really planning to attack us, this ridiculous palisade isn't going to stop them. We should have never tolerated them in our valley in the first place. If I'd known all this in advance, I'd have stayed in Corunus.
You've been to Corunus?
Yes, I kept myself afloat there, picking pockets and doing a little swindle or two. But whenever fewer ships came in, business got worse and worse. At some point, I got tired of being on the run from the militia for a few crusts of bread. That's when I joined Greg. Now I'm stuck here, sawing all day to build a palisade that's of no use to anyone.
Can you teach me something?
Well, I could show you how to pick other people's pockets unnoticed, but you should be fairly dexterous, or you can just forget it.
Can I help you saw?
Nah, I can handle this by myself. I joined up here not long ago, and letting others do my work won't get me anywhere if you get my drift.
I'm looking for Angus and Hank.
I have no idea where they are. The bandits must have got them.
You were friends with them, weren't you?
All I know is that they were gonna meet up with the bandits in a cave not far from here. It must be somewhere outside our camp, to the east. I don't know where exactly. I've never been there myself. Maybe you should ask Alligator Jack about this. He's always roaming around outside the camp.
Hey! Here's your compass.
Yes, that's it. I never thought I'd see it again. Thanks, man. This time Greg won't get a hold of it again. Here, take this belt in return. It's my most valuable piece.